Brandon.
I was gonna say, where's the gong?
Where's the
Do we
gong?
not deserve a gong today? That's funny.
Oh, you know what the equivalent to the gong is for today's market?
What's that? Yeah.
Just a scream.
Yeah, I think that's justified. That's funny.
All right.
That's
Do we have
funny.
any office-y, stuffy stuff we have to take care of?
I saw this comment. Let me explain this. Well, that covers your whole face.
Yeah.
I started unstaking my jupe October 1st last Wednesday. You can claim Q3, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So what this is if you started unstaking, it won't let you claim your ASR unless you have 0 things on staking. So you either, one, got to restake, so cancel your unstake claim and then start unstaking again. Or just like this person said, there's no real hurry to claim your ASR because you can do it after you're done unstaking. So you can just wait and claim them because it's not like you're going to sell them because they're locked for 30 days for whatever reason. And anyway, so I would just finish your unstake. That's another 21 days. Finish your unstake that little amount if that's what you want to do, and then go ahead and claim your ASR. So that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, fetch.
Did you see? I guess ASI. That merger is not going so well.
Wait, what? Tell me more, because I thought this was a slam dunk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only getting some. I don't follow it that close because once they did that whole thing and Ben and those idiots went down that path, and I say Ben and those idiots because Ben is not an idiot, but he is not the guy you want managing financial things. He's very smart in a very narrow range of things. Finance, investment, mergers, acquisitions are not in that range of things that he's really good at. And on those things, he and those idiots, like the Singularity Net idiots, the scumbags over at Fetch that were just trying to mine a bunch of morons, well, they did it. Because all of the lemming, glad-handing, yes-man dumbasses in the ASI community, all the Singularity Net douchebags that were like, yeah, this is a great deal. And we were like, but don't you think the community should get to see the deal before the deal is just made? Like, it's your tokens that they're stealing from the future to wash out and put cash in everyone's pocket. Oh, wait, not everyone. Not your pocket. Not my pocket, their pocket. The $53 million for servers, the $100 million that somehow ended up in the pocket of Humayun and all those other scumbags over at Fetch. Like, it was exactly what we said this was. This was 100% just a pillaging. Hey, let's go steal some money from the community. Done. 1-0. Or I guess 150 million to nothing.
So Ocean's getting out of ASI completely, right? So they announced they're getting out, and there is a lot of people saying they just sold all their tokens and now are getting out, which probably is true, right? I mean, I assume that's what happened.
Of course.
Fetch has been Fetch has been down as bad. It's almost down as bad as Aster over the last 7 days.
I mean,
oh, that's crazy. So it went from 60 cents. It dropped 20% over the last 7 days.
Go look at what the price was before they pulled this bullshit.
How far back? What do you mean?
Remember, it was in the $3 range before the ASI merger.
Oh, before the merger. So the merger happened when? Let's go. The merger happened.
It was
right before the merger. It was $3.20. And then the merger happened, and well, you can see the price. 48 cents today. That's crazy. So that's interesting.
Yeah. So, of course, this was the outcome. But
Oh,
at the time,
the
everybody was like, "You're just being negative." I'm not being negative, man. The deal was stupid when they did it. The deal was, and that's why they had to AstroTurf the deal, right? That's why they internally had to vote on it, because when it was normal voting, people with tokens, not insiders, the vote was 74% against this deal happening. Against. Then at night, I get a message from David, I won't even say his last name, David Scumbag and Mario Scumbag, saying, "You made us do this." I made them do this, right? So then they use their internal tokens, which they gifted themselves, to vote. Oh, and surprise, surprise, the vote, it passed. It went the other direction. Oh, and by the skin of their teeth, they made it. Yeah. Fucking scam. So when you have that kind of stuff going on, of course the outcome is awful. Because if the same people have to scam past the vote, how do you think what's their level of governance competency? Probably zero. Zero. And here's what you saw: a bunch of guys pilfering a bunch of idiots. Hey, we're going to mishmash this coin together. And now, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And all they're doing is selling as fast as they can. Selling. Hundreds of millions of tokens sold. And still a bunch of idiots in the community. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Why? Why is it going to be awesome? You took 3 pretty good investments and made them into one terrible investment and put the worst possible people in charge. Oh, what could go wrong? Well, all your money's gone. So everybody that held that token, honestly, if you held the fetch token through all this, you're an idiot. I mean, just a straight idiot. Now, if you sold along the way because you were in profit and stuff like that, good on you. And maybe you said, I'm going to hold a small bag because who knows what might come of it. But from the very beginning, this thing never made sense. And also, and I'm not even getting into math. Brandon, remember the calls we had where we were talking about how sketchy their valuation, like their metrics were? Like when they were saying how many ocean tokens equal because remember it was going to be an ASI token, but it wasn't. So then they equated everything to fetch. But they didn't even, they used 10 days of trailing price data. They had 18 months of data, but Mario chose to use 10 days so that the AGI holders got less.
Yeah.
People that were holding SNet tokens, the AGIX, they got less. And it was 50% less. Everybody here got 50% less tokens in trade with this merger because Mario chose a fucking 10-day period. Why? So that they could shop exactly the right price because they were lining their fucking pockets.
Yeah.
That's all this was. And it was obvious because math. So like, surprise, surprise. And luckily it's probably only the dumbest investors that really held on to this thing. Like after all of that, who would still be holding it? No one here, right? Let's check the chat. No one here.
Check the chat.
Nobody here owns that garbage coin, right?
Whatever, dude. That's still 50% of my portfolio.
Ryan, you swapped at $1? Fetch for hypercycle at $1? Ugh. That's just bad luck. That's bad luck, guy. But it depends. Are you using the tokens? Ryan, are you using the tokens to merge to a license so that you can spit out more licenses and maybe sell them? If that's the case, you probably get your money back over the lifetime of the license as it spits out more licenses, because you guys know you can just farm the licenses and sell those to other people and let them do whatever the hell they want to do with it. You sold nice one, Scott. Yeah, that business plan was sketch. You read it, it looks like some people that were drunk, like some 6-year-olds got drunk at a bar when their parents weren't paying attention, and they used a Crayola and some napkins and made the business plan. That's the whole thing. You're in the AI space and you don't even use GPT. At that time, they had GPT 3.5. They could have used it to make the business plan. It would have been a lot better than that dog shit that we read.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tracy. Well, hopefully you got it cheaper than its current cheapness. Okay, let me ask you this, Brandon. Does it mean it might make sense to go look at Ocean as its own thing, or has that ship sailed?
Oh, interesting, because Ocean is up on the news. Fetch is down on the news, obviously.
Yeah.
People seem to like that they are no longer involved with Fetch, which I liked Ocean to begin with, but I think I had a lot of Ocean to begin with, and I did not like it when they merged.
No, I
And
did
so
not
this
either.
might be something like, I don't know, maybe I do go take a look at it again. I don't know.
That's a two-parter because one, I don't like that they were okay with that deal.
Right. That's true. That's if you have that bad a judgment, can you ever be forgiven? I don't know in crypto. The space moves too quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if I have forgiveness in me for that team. And I'm not sure that what they're doing is unique anymore. And I don't think they've ever gotten any traction. So I'm going to say no for now. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Buttload of factories. Okay, you're good, bro. I think you'll be good. Time will tell, but I think you'll be fine. Fetch team, we're a bunch of crooks. Absolutely. You're still up 150%. Time for you to make a move there, Tracy. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you, if I was in that thing, I would not want to be in that thing. But you do you. AI crypto seems like a scam across. It pretty much is, man. I mean, there's a little bubbliness to the whole AI space. The problem is you can't not invest, because if you don't invest, then whichever one of these companies solves AGI, the prize is infinity. It's everything. They win the whole everything. So I often wonder if over at OpenAI, they actually got AGI a few years ago. And then what they're doing is they're letting their AGI direct their rollouts of software and stuff so that they slowly permeate all areas. Like, you notice all these deals OpenAI is doing with compute, with all these this kind of relatively recent, like partnership with Intel, partnership with Oracle, partnership with NVIDIA. Isn't it weird that just right now, all of a sudden OpenAI is doing this kind of all this infrastructure investing right now? So what if they got it? They passed, they have AGI. They have pre-super intelligence, and it's in a box, and it's basically game theorying their way over world domination right now.
They have it. I mean,
they're like, we don't release GPT-9 yet. We release GPT-5, then 5.6.
Yeah.
Then 5.9. Yes. And you know what I mean? Like they're going to slowly turn up the heat like frogs in a boiler. And then none of the frogs are going to jump out. They're just going to just peacefully fade away and be dinner. But that's us. We're the frogs. We're the
idiot frogs.
Let's see. Just the show is skipping and freezing on the DI site. Huh.
Oh man. That sounds like your problem. Wait, unless I get confirmation from 2 other people.
OpenAI is Skynet. OpenAI might be Skynet. I just get this gut feeling the way Sam talks that they've already hit AGI.
Hawaii Kai, it looks like that is a you problem.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Not for me. Okay. Well, okay, right. Let's see. Tim asked, Brandon, what happened to this last Wednesday? Jupe is going to implement. Oh, they kicked the can down the road to next week, didn't they, Brandon?
Yeah, next week, which is silly.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. They did. They kicked it down the road. That's flipping silly. Flipping silly.
Silly. Yeah. I mean, I was one of the ones that said I didn't think they were going to say anything meaningful, but I didn't think they would say nothing. I just said nothing meaningful. So I didn't.
Yeah. So you were right on a different level, but you were right.
I was accidentally right. I thought certainly after the embarrassment of the token at this point, they wouldn't skip an announcement. So their announcement of an announcement was even a false announcement.
That's right.
They can't even get their announcements of announcements right. What a dumpster of a team.
Well, they didn't announce publicly. They announced privately. So that's, but still,
It's still an announcement of an announcement, and then there's no announcement.
Right. That's right. I guess if you say it privately, it can be sidestepped easier, right?
Yeah. So there's another team that on the technical side, they're very good. They make really cool tech. You feel like their ideas are correct, or at least in the right direction of the path of progress. But what is not good is their implementation, and they have less than zero understanding of, math, finance. They don't get it. They're like, we're Web3. We're what is it? We're foraging the digital forests. We're the frontiers of Web3 and decentralized finance. Yeah, except that nothing you've done, nothing reflects on the only thing you have to show for it, the only measure of your success, which is your token. Nothing you've done, nothing reflects on that. Ever since you've implemented all these amazing things, negative 50%. Well done. Bravo. You are Venezuela. So you need all the parts, man. You need all the parts. It's not enough to be competent at economics and finance and not understand investment. I know a lot of these people. I'll give you a great example. Who's a good friend of mine, Jeff Snyder. I don't like his buddy Steve, who's kind of a scummy douchebag, but Jeff, who knows more about the yield curve than anyone else, I think, in the world. He's a terrible investor. Terrible. His buddy Steve is obviously a terrible investor if you just have to listen to him. I listened to him the other day and he was like, AI's in a bubble. AI's never done anything. No one even uses AI. He's like, I don't even use it on my phone because I don't even know how to. Yeah, no shit. Freaking hayseed dummy. But, there's a lot of people that are really good at certain bits and pieces. Ben and those guys are really good computer scientists and mathematicians, but they're not good at the math of finance and investment. These are all different things. This is why it's better as an investor to be okay competent at a variety of things than to be really good at one thing and just miss everything else. These guys just miss it. And so their lives don't ever meaningfully change. And then they're forced to sell their soul any way they can to scrape. What it is their earning potential is a little pile of money here, a little pile of money there. And that starts making you think about scams and stuff like that, or at least doing things that are amoral. What the ASI team did was amoral. It was very scummy. And if you locked them in a room and asked them and no one else was around, they would all admit it was scummy because it was scummy, right? If you woke them up, if you woke up Ben at 3 a.m. and say, Ben, did what you do was a scam? Yes. Wait, what? I gotta go back to bed. It was all a scam.
Hold on. In the last 21 minutes since we started the show, $250 million got wiped out in leverage.
Really?
Since we started the show. Oh, yeah.
Yeesh.
ETH's down to 4170. Yeah, it's like it got decimated. Yeah. ETH down 5% on the day now. This is crazy.
Really? Let's go look at these markets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yours is delay. Oh, now it caught up. Yeah. Holy cow. Holy crackers.
time to start checking my Morpho loans.
Jeez. What a brutal crap for no. Well, there's some reason, I guess. You talk about. We could go behind the wall and talk about it a little bit, but
that is a downward line.
Yeah, you see that since we started the show. That's crazy. Yeah, they did destroy.
Here was this morning. This was the opening this morning.
Oh, that's not bad. Everything looks good. We're good. We're fine. Everything looks great. Oh wait, no, it doesn't look great. It failed miserably. Okay, we're bad. We're bad. We're not good. We're not good.
Dumpster. Now let's see. I think it started with Bitcoin, to be honest.
Look at that.
6:45, and then the bed shitting begins. So really, even since about 6:45, it's Bitcoin has been giving it up, and I think this is what happened. Right about here, we got some massive bed shitting. Matter of fact, that's shitting the whole mattress factory. You buy a new mattress and it's already been shit on. That's what just happened with Bitcoin.
It's only down 1.5%. 1.8.
But that's where people take the leverage.
I know, that's crazy. Dude.
I guess people maybe take more leverage in Ethereum because it looks like that's unwinding hard. Well, it is unwinding harder, twice as bad.
Yes. And I mean, this is all attributed to nothing.
So
you guys keep asking why it's dumping like this. Really no reason, no fundamental reason. There's liquidations that are happening, which once those start hitting levels, for example, ETH, when it starts hitting that level to where 4,200 was a good one, right? A lot of people take leverage at 4,200, so then it's going to just tank. Once it hits that 4,200 level, it immediately dropped to 4,150. Now it's bounced back up to 4,170 because people are putting on more leverage, basically. So it'll drop so fast when it hits these little levels. And usually it's like it started. So it started 3 days ago, and these usually just happen for days straight, like 4 or 5 days. It'll just absolutely crap the bed. All the leverage will get wiped out. We're going to go look at this behind the wall, and then it'll start picking back up again.
I mean, this was Tuesday. This was Tuesday.
Yeah.
47.40 on Tuesday.
That's right. It could get bad today. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just think it'll still keep wiping. I think these things don't stop very quickly until all the leverage is wiped out.
I will say this. I don't think there's as much leverage because when we go back 30 days when it kind of did this before, I don't think there's as much leverage where were we? 47. Isn't that interesting? It was right about the same price. Because then you go 90, you get two of those, right? You get the 4,700, you get the 49, almost 4,900 at one point, right? So we got the 49. So this is pretty characteristic. We go 4,700, 4,100, 4,900, 42, so call it 43.
Yeah.
Mid 47s, 38. 47, mid 47s, and so I think the look at the volume does seem a little bit less than that.
Well, I mean, you got to look at the leverage positions that we have left. There's still more.
You wonder when these big leverage washouts happen, how many of those people never come back?
Yeah, I don't know.
How many people get destroyed and they never ever come back and they're done? Like that's their last. They're like, that was my rent check. That's it. Like there's no more.
The ETH is down to 4,100 now. 40.92. So it's like under 4,100, which is insanity. Yeah. See, this is what happens. See, once it breaks 4,200, watch this. See, like it just absolutely tanks because all these are getting liquidated, and so that's what happens very quickly. So I don't see this. I mean, it could go down to 4,000 easily today without even a blip.
Yeah.
And just because people are going to leverage liquidate all the way out, and that's just what's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, if you're not leveraged, you're fine. You stay in the market, and it'll go bounce back up here in a couple weeks or whatever it is. So, not a big deal, but that's all it is. I think people are just getting too leverage hungry because they get left behind on the trade. And here's the problem: there's still more long leverage than short leverage. So, as long as there's more long leverage than short leverage, they're going to keep hunting keep basically going to the downside to wipe all these guys out, because it can not because they actually hunt them, but because it can cascade quicker. So it'll hit more people. It'll just be like a domino effect, right? And it'll just keep happening.
I don't think this is going to stop happening.
Oh, no.
I don't think it'll ever stop happening now, because this is the way people trade. This is the new meme coin market, and that is get high leverage, get destroyed, go drive 3 more shifts, take high leverage, get destroyed, go drive 3 more shifts of Uber Eats. Like, that's what this is. It's an unsophisticated, low IQ investor gambling everything they have, every chance they get, with as much leverage as possible. So of course they get blown up.
That's what I would do.
They're idiots. Of course they lose. Idiots lose their money. It just is. It just is. So yeah. This is why you don't take on leverage unless you have somewhere to put it. I mean, worst case scenario for me is like, if I got completely blown up, let's say I don't pay attention, the price gets down to 3,200, my Morpho loan gets liquidated. I'm like, I still have the cash from the original loan that's in the options account making money. So I'm willing to accept that amount of risk. If I somehow mismanaged it that bad, I still have the money. And it still ended up being cheaper than what the tax burden would have been on selling it, right? So in my mind, I can rationalize that. What I can't rationalize is taking, 50, 70, or 100x leverage and in 14 seconds getting destroyed. Just getting whispered. Gone. Can't accept that.
Oh, so this is all related to tariff things again? Yeah, it is.
I mean, it could. Yeah, some macro news pops. That makes sense.
No, it is for sure. That's what started it.
This is tariff bull.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Trump just basically said there's going to be massive increase on Chinese products again. There's no more reason to ever meet with Chinese President Xi anymore. As soon as he announced that,
until Sunday night when they've reached an agreement.
Yep, exactly. So this tariff trade, we've seen this 3 times this year now. People.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it, guys. Think about it. You do whatever the heck you guys want, but I mean, what's happened the last 2 tariff trades? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is crazy talk. I would just, if this hurts, close your eyes till 2 weeks, right? Yeah, the S&P's down bad on that info. Yeah. That's fine. And that's fine. Yeah. Gold up. Dude, look at the NASDAQ.
Jeez.
Look at that. Yeah, that's something, you know.
That is a mattress factory level bed shitting.
Look at that. For the NASDAQ to move like that, that's painful, right?
How many days is that? Each of those days?
Yeah, so each blue section is a day.
So it just wiped out a week.
Yeah, it wiped out a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 days. Yeah. Yep. Easy peasy.
Let's see what the old Dow drops 500 points to sell off intensifies after Trump's critical comments about China. Well, hilarious. You know what? I'd rather him do it on a Friday than on a Saturday.
Oh yeah, I agree, 100%.
I don't like seeing this crap on a weekend. At least we got the dick punch. Remember, it used to be dick punch Thursdays and Fridays, and then he went to the weekends to dick punch us.
Oh,
We're
then that was
only
100%
crypto.
concentrated
Yeah.
on crypto. Yes.
Yeah. See, this is everybody gets dick punched.
Yeah.
Trump threatens massive tariffs. Trump threatened to slap a massive increase on tariffs on Chinese products imported in the United States. Trump cited export controls that China imposed on rare earths from that country. Trump also threatened to cancel his so he hasn't canceled, he's threatened to cancel his upcoming meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping because of the dispute. He said a massive increase, but with no specifics. Trump also threatened to cancel his meeting. Let's see. This was all on Truth Social, so it's whatever. China's Ministry of Commerce on Thursday said that foreign entities must now obtain a license to export products that contain more than 0.1% of rare earth sourced from that country, or that are manufactured using Chinese extraction, refining, magnet making, or recycling technology. The new rule in rare earth exports are set to take effect on December 1st. This is all just them. This is all just negotiating shit. People are so fickle. This kind of stuff, honestly, shouldn't move the market at all. It's all bullshit. It's always all been bullshit.
Yeah.
Tracy, I think Lisa is the new sheriff. So you're going to have to consult with Lisa before you make a wall call. Okay. Let's see. On the plus side, I got a rebate my health insurance because there's a mandate that premiums be returned if they don't spend 80% of their income on the medical claims. Thus, new money on the. Good for you. Yeah, it'll rebound. Yeah, things rebound because this is nothing. This is a big nothing burger. But man, Trump sure can move markets. That shows you how just built on eggshells the Nasdaq is.
Ugh. If
it's everybody's like, oh, this is an AI bubble, it's tech led. Okay, well then why would the export of rare earth minerals and a 10 basis point price hike? It's not like we're talking about a lot. You understand? You understand? This is 10 basis points. This is almost not measurable. It will make no difference in exports. None. Oh my God. A tenth of a percent. Oh Jesus, our companies are going to all go bankrupt. Get the fuck out of here. What a bunch of fickle ass pussies. Stock market's a joke, man. Anyway.
The interesting. Hold on a second. Let me see if I
Okay, no, he's right. Let's go behind the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Bam. Just stare at that chart. I don't even know what that. It's the ETH.
That's the liquidation. Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad though.
That ETH one's not that bad because it got liquidated more. So because it's down 5% today. So now there's less on the bottom side. So now, I mean, if we go to 3,800, dude, that thing's wiped. We're ready to go back up. 3,800.
Okay, well.
And then Bitcoin is a little worse. So Bitcoin could easily go down to 106.
Oh, there's bed shitting right there. Okay, let's get behind that old wall right there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Boop.
We're going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.